So the hostage situation is still currently going on right now?
It is ongoing. It has not been resolved.
But again, tonight it has been resolved, and an Aiken grandmother, though, still trying to catch her breath. She was on the phone with her grandson, the one you just saw, talking about all of this when the line went dead. In a story you'll see only on News 12, Christy Etheridge sits down with her as she talks about how a terror attack on the other side of the world hit way too close to home.
It's the phone call every parent dreads.
It was the words you don't want to hear, which are, now, I'm okay, but...
Fragmented words coming through a broken call paint a picture Susan Sander doesn't want to imagine of what's happening nearly a world away.
These words aren't good words. Terrorist attack.
Yes.
Lockdown. I mean, what was going through your mind?
I hope he has the sense to keep away from windows.
But from her grandson's office window is a direct view of the Lindt Chocolate Cafe, where a gunman held 17 people hostage.
All the streets have been closed off, so it's eerily quiet. All you see is occasionally some SWAT team members popping their head up in various places, but otherwise it's eerily quiet.
A different story from the thoughts running through his grandmother's mind until finally an email. News her grandson is safe, but she learns it was a close call.
He also told me that he had a 10 o'clock appointment there, and he was on his way when the police told him to get back into his building as fast as he possibly could.
It's very unusual. I mean, you don't know how to react. I suppose I did what most people do. I did as I was taught. And walked briskly.
But the next 10 hours, he couldn't go anywhere. Stephen was on lockdown in his building as Australian police waited the gunman out. Meanwhile, a grandmother in Aiken waited for news her son got safely home, while hearing not everyone else did.
I was very saddened about that, but I was glad that there weren't more deaths.
I have been emailing with Stephen since we Skyped last night. He says the people in his building were able to leave through a side street exit about 10 hours after it all started. And he says he was proud of how the local authorities there handled the situation. Now, right now, it's about 3 p.m. Tuesday afternoon in Sydney, and Sanders says his office building remains closed and they have been asked to work from home.